Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome back, Star Family. This is a pick a card for earth signs, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, whether that be in your sun, your rising, your moon, and or your Venus signs. So unfortunately I couldn't get to all 12 zodiac signs individually, so I figured, you know what, let me go ahead and bring you a pick a card for each elemental group. So we have obviously earth, air, water, fire. This is for your earth signs. So if you haven't as of yet chosen a pile of cards on the table and or a crystal on the table, go ahead and go back to the very beginning of the video. There are timestamps in the description box to take you to the portion where you can pause and focus, take as much time as you need to. There's a portion of video there up close as well in silence. So again, you could take as much time as you need to in order to choose your card stack or your crystal. And if during that time you feel led to pick more than one, by all means listen to your intuition. That's always going to be encouraged here. I have coral, actual piece of coral, I have spirit quartz, and I have black tourmaline on the table. Now, this is a general reading. I don't expect it to connect with everybody watching. I hope you manage to find some messages here, but if you don't, that's okay. I have a YouTube playlist of other pick-a-card readings, other timeless zodiac readings that you can peruse, maybe explore. You might find another message that will connect better. And let's say if when all is said and done, I'm not the reader for you, that's okay as well. YouTube has many readers out there. I'm pretty sure you're going to find one you connect with better and that has the messages you are looking for this time around. I wouldn't necessarily call this a timeless reading because I am focused on the month of December for you. But I would say, you know, these energies can work their way out. So maybe anywhere from the present moment to maybe at least 60, 90 days out. Again, you could be watching this in February and look back at December and say, you know what, that actually was happening to me at that time. So of course, energies do take time to play themselves out. So I would say at least, you know, 3 months after the fact, this reading may somehow apply to you. Okay, so like I said, I wouldn't necessarily call it a timeless readings. I do have my zodiac sign readings that I do consider timeless, so maybe consider checking those out, because I do set my intention specifically that they would be timeless for you. So with all of that being said, family, let's go ahead and get these cards off the table. Again, we have coral, spirit quartz, and black tourmaline. So let's get into the first reading. Pile number 1, you chose this really cool piece of coral. I don't know if you can see all the little nooks and crannies. There's a nice, it reminds me of a hagstone actually. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. But hagstones are usually found like in rivers or whatever, and they have holes in them. This one has a really cool one. So that is a piece of coral actually from Mexico. So this is your tarot. This is the Light Seers Tarot, and I will read that for you. However, before I get to the tarot with my normal zodiac sign readings, what I do is I always use a fortune card or a main oracle to kind of give the theme or the main message of your monthly. So let's take a look to see here for all you earth signs, whether that be in your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus sign. Let's see what the main energy is for you for pile number 1, viewers. You earth signs choosing pile number 1. What is the main energy of this reading for you? Okay. Wow. Okay, so as I record this, it's a full moon in Gemini. So that does not surprise me that a lover's card might show up somewhere. But it says lovers, there are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself, right? When I see the sentence there, being true to yourself, I also kind of read that as, it's mostly because of the Gemini lover's energy itself. But I read that also as in do what's in alignment with you. So being true to yourself is you doing what's in your highest or what's in most alignment with you, right? So what's true to you, what's authentic to you, do what's in alignment with you or what's meant for you, right? So let's see if we can get 3 cards here to help us understand a little bit more. You could literally be dealing with a Gemini as well. You might have a decision to make also, a path to choose or path to take, an option, right? So let's see if we can get 3 cards for a little bit more on this. Pile number 1 viewers for the month of December 2020. What is the main message here with 3 cards from the tarot, please? Okay. Wow. Okay, so 2 of Cups, the Tower. Whoa. Oh, interesting. The Magician. Fascinating. Holy cow. You got 2 major arcana here. And you have the Lovers card, which is kind of like the Lovers and the Tarot in this oracle. Okay, so let me get in a little closer here. Sorry, I'm pushing in my chair. When I look at the 2 of Cups, it is that unification, right? It is also mirrored in this card here. There are 2 paths ahead, and then you get the 2 of Cups. So I am thinking, yes, there is a decision because it's a number 2. Number 2s themselves do speak of decision making. It does speak of choices. As a number, it does speak of that. So I really do feel like there is something to decide here. It could be in a love situation, absolutely. But there's something in that decision that is going to be a catalyst, okay? Or something in the path that you choose that is going to set off a chain of events to lead toward a manifestation is what this is telling me, pile number 1. The reason why I say a catalyst is because we have the Tower here. The Tower is indeed that like boom, right? Whether it's oftentimes it's a self-imposed one that we bring on for ourselves. It's a Tower moment we often initiate or instigate for ourselves. But then other times it's the universe shaking things up to wake things up for us on our behalf because maybe we're asleep or we're not taking action the way we need to. Sometimes the universe comes in and delivers divine intervention through a Tower moment. But other times, again, it's us bringing that Tower moment to ourselves because it's needed. We need the change. We need the shift. So we do something that sets off a chain of events to get that ball rolling for us. Likewise, the universe does it that way too. So what this is telling me is that the month of December is going to be crucial in a way where things are going to shift and change, but it's putting you on the path to this Magician energy. Magician is a manifester, a creator, co-creator with spirit. And this has been a theme at the full moon reading I just did and delivered, kind of gave that same vibe. But the Magician energy is that he's a co-creator with spirit. And there's something that has to shift and change in order to kick that off and put you on the path to create what is, again, 2 of Cups in alignment with you. 2 of Cups is this beautiful synergy of energy between like-minded souls, yes. But also, I look at it sometimes as the energies within ourselves coming into union, into divine balance. Number 2 is not only just about decision-making, but also about balance and harmony and alignment. We have opposing forces, let's say, or I don't want to say necessarily opposing, but they're just different, right? Different energies within ourselves, divine, masculine, feminine, must come into harmony within oneself in order to align properly. But once you're aligned and you're in alignment with yourself, mind, body, heart, spirit, right? You marry the mind and the heart, you then can create. So this is speaking very alchemically to me, this reading, especially with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers as that alchemical alignment, which breaks down, right, false foundations or things that we can't build upon for the future. It breaks down the old paradigm with that alignment, and then boom, the Magician card, it's like you're free to create, you're free to manifest, you're free to attract. Then your energy field is kind of like blasted wide open, and there's really nothing that can stop you moving forward once that Tower energy breaks the old paradigm, releases you from it, actually liberates you from it. Okay, Magician is ready to again put his energy to work. We can see it here. The Magician is beautiful because in a sense, it carries all the elements in it, right? Pentacles, wands, swords, cups. And then the magician himself is the fifth element. He is spirit. Once all those things come together, the four elements and then himself, right? He is magic. He's powerful. He has the ability to manifest things into physical reality because he knows how to work all those elements, including his own divine self, in order to make the magic happen. And I think that's what's happening here. There's something that's shifting and changing in your life, pile number one viewers, that's going to put you on the path to create something beautiful, manifest the things that maybe you have wanted to. It does feel like this tower moment, this breakthrough, it's feeling like a breakthrough to me, a breakdown to have a breakthrough, right? So this breakthrough has been much needed, but it's one that's going to clean the slate, clear the slate, so that way there's nothing getting in the way of your manifestation ability. You're coming into divine union and harmony and alignment with yourself. And then at that point, there's so much potential. You become limitless because you're being true to yourself. Again, you're doing what's in alignment with your purpose or your path moving forward. You have a choice to stay in the past, I feel, over here, or to break down the walls and the barriers that have kept you from where you want to go in the future. Like, we all have a choice to say we can stay comfortable where we are, or we can shake things up for ourselves and pursue what really is meant for us. And that's kind of what this is making me feel. It's up to you. But to me, the magician is saying, there's power on the other side of this shift, of the breakdown of this false foundation, maybe of the past, this paradigm shift. There's some power on the other side of this, and it's your own personal power with the magician. You're learning to harness your energy, your abilities. And then at that point, the magician works his own personal magic. So I think you're bringing things into reality. Some of you are initiating your own tower moments. You're having huge breakthroughs, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. And these breakthroughs are leading you to your fullest potential as a co-creator. I know there's a Two of Cups here. I'm not so much feeling this as a love reading, to be honest. And I guess it's because the magician energy is feeling very personal, in a sense where this feels like, to be honest, what this feels like to me is you co-creating and coming into union with spirit. With that Two of Cups. Now, this could be a union with someone, absolutely. So I'll read it, for love as well. It's feeling very spiritual, though. You definitely could be in December coming into union with someone. Some of you have been manifesting this union with your person. And it feels like there's a big bang. Maybe you guys are going to somehow, with the tower energy, the whole situation is going to come to a head. There's going to be a collision course between you and your person, to where you guys just finally collide again. But in the midst of that collision, right, course for each other, let's say, there's going to have to be some things that break down in order to have that breakthrough in that union. So the past has to be broken down with the Tower, is what this is telling me. The Tower is that transitionary card. It's one of those. There's a couple in the Tarot, but the Tower is indeed a transitionary energy. We're leaving one thing, in order to enter another. It's a major shift. And sometimes in that shift, there's some things that have to come crumbling down in order to make way and room for the new. So in that divine union or in that connection of some sort, in order to truly bring this into union, there's something in that dynamic that has to be released. You have to be freed from that in order to bring on the change and transformation that is so needed in order for the relationship to truly be in alignment with what is best for you on the personal journey even. So when the time comes to be thrusted at each other, right? Like thrown at each other, because I kind of feel like the Tower is that energy where the universe might be throwing you guys at each other in a way that you guys can finally face the music with each other, okay? And there is going to be a choice after the dust settles. You're thrown at each other, you have your big bang moment with each other, you lay it out on the table, and there is going to have to be a choice to make after the fact. Once the dust settles and you can see what the reality is of the connection, then only then will you be able to move forward. And then the choice is made upon which way you're going to move forward. That's what this is feeling like as far as a love reading. But with the Magician, it's also telling me that there is the potential to manifest something positive from that collision course you guys are on toward each other. Now, again, if I'm going back to the idea of this being very spiritual as far as you coming into alignment and breaking down old paradigms, you know, the same thing sort of applies here in a sense that there's a huge shift happening, but it's allowing for a metamorphosis of sorts. You do have butterflies in this card. But what's on the other side of this shift and this major change is a new version of you, a new chapter you're entering into where you are very powerful and in a position of personal power to create and manifest positively. There's really nothing getting in the way of your magic moving forward, because you're coming into alignment with yourself and you're doing things that are true to you and your path. The Tower's telling me that, yeah, there's a moment where you're going to be able to see things clearly, yes, for what they are, for what they aren't. And now there's no more getting in the way. So once there isn't anything else getting in the way of you and your higher self, let's say, right? The Magician is free to create without any further obstacles. And the decision aspect that I'm picking up from this also in that regard is, well, once the breakdown happens, you are free to choose how you want to rebuild and create moving forward. Same thing applies to a love situation with a special someone. So let's see if we can get 3 cards. Oh, look at that. Look at all that personal growth. Yep. Major personal growth through this situation, whether it be love or within oneself. Aha, look, I just mentioned balance because that's the number 2 energy. It is finding balance. So you're coming into balance, you're coming into alignment. You're coming into balance with somebody or alignment with yourself. Beautiful energy of water. So somebody you could be dealing with if it's a love situation. But love is all about the emotion too, so water is about emotion. But it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're dealing with. Likewise, water is also healing. So yeah, there's a lot of healing in this that I'm picking up. Again, once the old is released and you're free of that, it's moving in, you're moving into a period of healing, but that healing energy is also going to cleanse, purify, okay, you of any, like, I'm feeling like any debris moving forward. There's no debris in the way. It's like purification. I'm sure if you watch enough of my readings, you'll hear me describe how healing, right, is kind of like, it goes, you go through stages of healing. So every once in a while, the debris that's stuck in the bottom of the riverbed will get shook up, and that's that energy of the tower shaking that up, right? Bringing it to the surface in order to be dislodged, right? The water will shake things up at the bottom of the riverbed, dislodge the debris, it floats to the top, and then it gets washed away, right? That's the feeling of the water here that I'm picking up from this. The last pieces of any debris, muck, obstacle, hindrance, like blockages, all those things are kind of coming up to the surface with this tower energy for healing, and then to get washed away or washed down the riverbed, right? And you go through several stages of that dislodging of debris and then washing away and over again until the water runs clear. Not only that, you do have the lotus energy here, which talks about a lotus that's grown from mud, right? It's the same kind of principle. But when the lotus finally emerges from the murky depths and reaches the surface of the water, it gains enlightenment. And it touches the sun, where it receives the sun's energy and clarity with that. So yeah, this is feeling like clarity. So there's nothing else getting in the way. So that way there's nothing getting in the way of your future manifestations or creations. The creation of the life that you want to live moving forward. So let's see if we can get a few more, get some cards here from the Making Magic to kind of finish off this reading for you, pile number 1 viewers. Okay. All right. So we have the power symbol. Look at that. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. There you go. Your water energy is that cleansing and purification. Okay, let's see what else we got. Dragonfly. You bring light to this world. Look at that. You can definitely be an example for somebody. Wow, 555 could be an angel number for you guys. Trinket of 5, manifesting money and income. So blessings are coming in. So some of you could be trying to manifest money too. Not only just your emotional well-being, but manifesting your physical well-being as well. So money and income are coming in for some of you, but it's as a result of no more blockages. Again, the tower is removing those blockages from you. So if you're looking to manifest a job, money, love, healing with someone or within yourself, the tower is breaking down all those barriers, breaking down all those walls that would keep you from your best self, your most aligned self, and the things that are meant for you and a perfect match to you. So pile 1, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. To support this channel, like this video, share this video if you feel it might help somebody. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Maybe click the little bell for notifications of future content because I upload pretty often. Check me out on my community tab there. You can keep up with me in the community section as well. And if you want to take it a step further to support what I do here, consider checking out my Etsy shop. I have personal readings there that you can book whenever you feel guided to. And I also have handmade crystal jewelry that I make with my 2 hands. So I'll leave you here. Sending much love, pile number 1 viewers. Take care and keep shining. Pile number 2 viewers, you chose the spirit quartz that I have here. Just gonna put that there. And this is the Morgan Greer Tarot. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's one of my favorites, and I will read that for you, but I want to start first with like a main card. So basically, what is the main energy of this reading for you is what I use this fortune card deck As normally in my zodiac sign readings, what I do is I either use one of these or I use an oracle card to kind of look at the main theme of your monthly message. So I figured, you know what, it's your pick a card, you know, might as well carry on the same theme. So we're looking for pile number 2. We want to see what the main energy is for you, you earth signs, for December 2020. Choosing pile number 2. Let's see, what is the main energy for this reading? Okay, what do we have? Oh, nice. The Fool. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. Okay, I love it. Let's see what the Morgan Greer shares with us. Let's see if we can get 3 cards. So pile number 2 viewers, December 2020. What other messages do we get, please, for earth signs, pile number 2, December 2020? Alrighty, so we have Queen of Swords energy. That could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wow, Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. This is two brand new energies right here. Nice. Wow, and another new energy. Pages are definitely new to me. So we have Page of Wands. So you have 2 court cards here. You have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius over here. You have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So those energies could definitely be somewhere in your chart. They don't necessarily always have to represent a person that you're dealing with. That could just be energies you're taking on as well. So when I'm looking at this, I'm like, yes, definitely the universe is opening some doors for you. Okay, pile number 2 viewers. It kind of feels like what this is saying to me is the past doesn't apply anymore. It doesn't apply. All right, you're entering into a new chapter, a new portal, literally. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, and it's one that's bringing in major blessings. I feel that the Fool is ready to take on the world. That definitely could be your energy, considering that December ends, right, and we're entering in a new year. This is awesome to see because it's saying that you really are leaving something behind. You really are leaving 2020 behind, and ready to embrace the new year that's coming towards you. What I do feel is that after this chapter is closed and over and done with, and you being, you know, the Fool, embracing the new and ready to leap in, I think this brand new energy coming is full of blessings. I think the universe is ready to give you what you're looking for, is kind of what I'm getting from this reading. The Fool is beautiful in a sense where he just jumps in and leaps into things. There's no more holding him back. He's able to just go. And there's this feeling of freedom and bravery that comes from just going and taking that leap and just saying, you know what, to heck with it. What comes will be, and it'll be what it'll be. There's this feeling of a little bit of surrender that comes from the Fool, because he just dives in and he just goes in trust and in full surrender mode. He doesn't allow the fears or the weight of the fears to hold him back or hold him down. He doesn't allow the past to hold him down. So there's this feeling of maybe an attitude or a mental shift of the mind in December, that you start to embrace the new that's coming towards you, or new things and new possibilities with a very open mind. And I'm getting that open-minded energy from the Queen of Swords, and a fearless mentality, because to me she's also fearless, but at the same time the Fool is fearless because he just shakes off anything and everything that would hold him back, and he just goes. The Fool does not carry much with him. I always say he carries lightly. He leaves the baggage behind. He only carries his tiny little satchel, and that's it. And that's brave in a sense, because you're not allowing yourself to be weighed down anymore. Fears are left on the side of the road. The old is also left on the side of the road. The Fool wouldn't be able to feel so light of heart if he was weighed down by things and situations in the past and his fears. He wouldn't be able, and he wouldn't feel at liberty to just go. But this is telling me that you do. In December, there's a weight off your shoulders, kind of what this is telling me. So if you've been looking for that weight to be lifted off your shoulder, and so that way you could feel as light of heart as the Fool is, December is that time. You're going to be feeling lighter and more able to just do and go and take risks and try new things and embrace change. As the card is saying, have the courage to embrace change. That's why I said the Fool is a bravery energy, because he braves the unknown and goes anyway. That Queen of Swords, to me, she is brave. She is tough as nails. So I'm also feeling her energy as things that you've maybe experienced recently that has made you tough and resilient, which now I feel in December is also, with the Page of Rods, a little bit of that fire in you to just go, do, brave the unknown. Queen of Swords is smart. She's clever. She's wise. So I think you're taking on this energy. But her power, right, and her strength comes from her life experience. So I feel like 2020 has been a tough year. It's probably taught you some things. It's probably made you stronger. It's forged your resilience. It helps you see clearly with that Ace of Swords she's holding as well. I feel like she's seeing clearly now, the Queen. You see clearly. She does hold the sword of truth, and that brings clarity and truth. So you're seeing things clearly. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling free. Also, there's this wise energy. Maybe, like I said, the last year has been tough on many, but it also has taught people some things, and it's also has woken up a lot of people too. But it's that resilience, inner strength, and clear sense of direction that you feel that's going to help you brave the unknown and go into this new chapter very optimistically. Because if you can get through, this is what this is telling me, if you can get through 2020, you can literally get through anything. But she holds that sword of truth. She has a very clear sense of direction. So again, feeling lighter, right? Something's been lifted off your shoulders. You have a sense of clarity now that you can walk through this new door without any hesitation. It's this feeling of the universe kind of like beckoning you. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time for a change. It's time to do something that maybe would have in the past scared you, but you're not scared anymore. It's time to take risks. It's time to be bold. You're literally a badass now. So now it's time to, okay, like there's this feeling of like stepping up your game and saying, okay, it's go time. It's now or never. Let's do. So definitely in the month of December, having the courage to do things that maybe would have scared you before. You're going to have a lot of to heck with it moments. And you're just going to be like, well, what the heck? What do I got to lose? Like, that's this feeling. There's a boldness and a brazen attitude that's coming from this reading towards new things. That Page of Rods is ready to learn new things as well. I always call the pages students of life. And yes, they are new energy. So technically you have three. 3 cards of new energy coming in. But the Queen of Swords is very much in control, so you got this. Like, you can handle this new energy and these new things and shifts and changes that the universe is kind of beckoning you to walk through. There are blessings on the other side of this new energy as well, is what the Ace of Pentacles is telling me. So get ready for the blessings to start coming in. Tangible ones. Again, it's earth energy. Tangible ones with the pentacle. Ones that you can see, ones that you can touch, ones that you can hold. Could be monetary blessings, opportunities, and new potential coming through that maybe weren't available to you before. Now they start to open up to you. But it's also because of your optimism, your bravery, your fearless mentality, the shift in your mindset, that is now kind of putting you on the path to receive your blessings in full. There's some things you want to try. Well, the Page of Wands is saying, hey, yeah, you can learn whatever you want to learn if you put your mind to it. With the Queen of Swords, they're directly across from each other. Page of Rods, again, is that student in life. They want to learn, they want to explore, they want to expand their horizons. And they're ambitious as well. Page of Rods specifically is a card of good news, good tidings. Pages are messengers. They deliver messages for sure. But there's some good news coming your way with the page. That's going to open doors for you as well in December, going into the new year, I feel. So when this communication comes through that delivers good news, don't hesitate. Take a risk. Try it. See where it takes you. Because I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, the universe, you know, I always look at this like the universe delivering a blessing or the universe knocking on your door. I don't feel like the universe would knock on your door for nothing. What did I say? Seek and you shall find, knock and you shall knock on the door and you shall receive, or something. I forgot what the verse is specifically. But that's kind of this feeling from this reading as well. So blessings are coming in. The door is open for you now to walk through it. Be adventurous. Explore your options. Learn something new. Get your feet wet. Take a risk on yourself. Don't let fear hold you back anymore. I think that is over and done with. The fear is gone. It's probably put aside. I think you've conquered that with the Queen of Swords. And you're being true to yourself now, moving forward, with lots available to you. I'm looking at this like a gift. There's a gift, or there's something being delivered to you. For some of you, that Ace of Pentacles could literally be a new home. Maybe even an engagement ring. But there's definitely something new being delivered to you, and it's like time to take that leap, time to jump in, time to just trust. And what did it say? Jump and let the net appear, right? Well, the universe is ready to provide the net once you take the jump. So once you leap, you know, there's this feeling from the Page of Wands that's kind of saying, what has been stirring you? Like, what stirs your passions? What is it that you've always wanted to do or or what is it that you've always wanted to conquer or take action on, right? Well, now it's time to take action on that thing. Because the Page of Rods is fired up. He's highly inspired, motivated, as any of the Wand court cards are. They go after things because they're inspired to. They're fueled up and fired up. The Divine usually inspires us with the Wands to take action. So there's definitely something you guys are thinking with the Queen of Swords, are thinking about taking action on, and then you're just looking for that green light and that moment to jump. Well, I think that door that you've been waiting for is coming soon with these three cards and the Fool. And that's why it's saying that green light is coming. So it's like, that's why it's saying have the courage to embrace the change, take risks, and be adventurous. Yeah, absolutely. The Page of Rods is that adventurous energy. And then the Queen of Swords is telling me to trust yourself. Because she knows herself very well. She's always true to herself. She holds a sword of truth. And she can see clearly. So, yeah, trust yourself. You're wise, you're smarter for your experiences. You got this, definitely. Something could be presented to you and you're going to have to take a risk as well. An opportunity might come through and you're going to have a conversation with yourself, I feel, with the Queen of Swords. and listen to what your own inner workings or inner truth is telling you to do and act upon that. Let's see if we can get 3 cards here. Okay. So again, conquering the fears. Maybe fears of failure. Okay. Because again, the Fool does have to cast the fears aside. Brave the unknown. And if you do have concerns of something going wrong like this, you're going to have to conquer that in order to take a chance. Maybe, yeah, definitely something came to a close with the death energy here. This is a new beginning, but we know this. We have 3 cards of new energy. And in order for something new to enter, something had to go. Something had to come to a close or to an end. All right, so I love it. You're protected. Okay, you're definitely protected going into the new. So again, it's this feeling of you got to face your fears. Maybe fears of something going wrong. Maybe something failing. Maybe the last year, okay, you felt that you've had many setbacks, all right, in the last year. But those setbacks have also made you a wise, smart, clever soul. And more resilient. And more experienced. So you have experience to back you up into this new energy. Things are indeed shifting and changing. Death energy is one of major change and transformation. And then we have that here as well. It's time to embrace the change. Have courage. Face your fears. Right? What's awesome is that we have the death energy, which is the ending, but then here's the Ace of Pentacles, which is the new beginning. You can't have this new beginning or this new open door unless you close the door on something else. Maybe closing the door on the past, closing the door on the things that went wrong before. So there is a major shift and major change and transformation happening for you right now. The door is about to open to you. Just know that as you venture, okay, through the door, you are safe and you are well protected. So have no fear. Conquer those fears. Move into the unknown, into the new. Take a chance, take a risk. Trust Spirit to guide the way and protect you along the journey. Something has definitely ended, but it's so that way something new can come in. Something much needed can come through finally, is what this is saying to me. So let's see if we can get some final oracle here for pile number 2. This is Making Magic Oracle. Just get 2 or 3 cards. Let's see. Okay. Wow. Okay, so happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. So if there was something maybe for some of you that came to a close with a specific person, this is saying that that thing ended maybe to align you or bring you into contact with someone new, right? Or new people, or new friendships. But this is indicating a happy environment with people. You definitely could be meeting someone new for sure. Some of you maybe are considering taking a risk when it comes to love. Possibly, yes. Just know that you're protected, all right, when it comes to that. Don't allow the past failures of love in the past or situations that went wrong in the past harden your heart, okay, towards love moving forward. If something came to a close, it's so the universe can put you on the path towards something maybe more suited to you, right? So let's see what this says. Whoa. Abracadabra, I create what I speak. That's what abracadabra means. But it says abracadabra with wings. Fantastic, good fortune, and lucky chances. So luck is on your side. Your luck is shifting for the better, I also feel. So where things maybe failed or went wrong or you had setbacks in the past, that's changing now, okay? You're being put on a new path, on a new journey like the Fool, so that way you can actually open yourself up to receive things and blessings that truly are meant for you now, okay? So let's see. Wow. Okay, so it says Felix Felicitas, power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. Hold on here. I had to go back here. Lucky energy all around with these two cards together, especially lucky serendipitous events, good fortune, and lucky chances. So your luck is shifting. All right. So if you felt like previously maybe there was a blockage towards your blessings in some way, that blockage is being removed is what this is telling me. And another thing about the Queen of Swords, she cuts things, right? With her sword. She wields her sword. And this is feeling like the Queen of Swords energy is cutting you free or cutting you loose or cutting away the vines that would maybe keep you tangled up and away from the blessings that are truly available to you, okay? It's like being set free. It's kind of this feeling of the Queen of Swords coming in with her sword and, setting you free. If things had been tied up or you felt tied up, well, that sword is going to come in and set you loose, set you free. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2 viewers. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe share this video as well if you feel if it might help somebody, right? Click the little bell also if you want to get notified of future content. I upload pretty often, so that way you don't miss videos. And if you want to take it a step further to support what I do here, consider checking out my Etsy shop. If you're interested in personal readings, I have personal readings available there. You can get one, book one whenever you feel guided to. I also have handmade crystal jewelry as well. So much love to you wherever you are. Pile number 2 viewers, be safe, be well, take care, and keep shining. Hello, Earth signs. Those of you who have chosen this big old piece of black tourmaline here. This is like huge. It feels like it weighs a ton in my hand. But this is the Sacerobito Tarot. That is your crystal. All right, I'm going to get to this in a second. What I want to do though is start with a fortune card. If you're familiar with my zodiac sign readings for each sign individually, I do always start with a oracle card of some sort that acts as the main energy. So I figured since I didn't get a chance to do your individual zodiac signs, I would do the format or the layout of the reading the same way for this pick a card. So we're looking to see what the main energy is for you earth signs who picked pile number 3. We want to see what the main energy is for you for December 2020. This is for earth signs, whether that be in your sun, rising, and or moon or Venus sign. So let's see what the main energy is for you, pile number 3 viewers for December 2020. Wow. Okay, so look at that. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities that lie ahead for you. 4-leaf clover. Luck is on your side. Maybe your luck is shifting. Let's see if we can get 3 cards here to help us get more messages. Let's see. For December 2020 earth signs, choosing pile number 3, December 2020. 3 cards. All right, so we have the 5 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. So when I said luck is shifting for you or turning for you in your favor, definitely with that 4-leaf clover and the Wheel of Fortune for sure. Maybe even after a period of difficulty and loss or lack, right? Wow. Okay, so we have the King of Cups, and I am going to grab one more. That could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somewhere in your chart. Somebody you're dealing with maybe. Oh, okay. Wow. So we have the Queen of Cups as well. So perfect match here. We have maybe divine masculine and feminine energy coming together for some of you, maybe in union. But nonetheless, this could also speak of the divine masculine and feminine energies within oneself, if I'm just going to look at them, spiritually and alchemically. So what this is telling me is that you are coming into wholeness, okay? There's something that's lining up for you, and I'm feeling the lining up energy here with these 2 cards. Something is lining up for you. It's a matter of the heart, okay? So some of you have been hoping for something or holding something close to your heart. I mean, if you look at her energy here, you've been holding something close to your heart. It feels like luck is turning in your favor for that specific thing or objective. So I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune like the tide is turning, yes, and things are improving, maybe after a period of loss or lack. And it does feel like things are lining up beautifully. They are coming together. Okay, some of you could be reuniting with somebody. You have the King of Hearts, King of Hearts and Queen of Hearts, right? It's kind of like how this is feeling. I know it's cups, but it's hearts. It's the same thing. But it kind of feels like the King and Queen of Hearts are reuniting in some way. Maybe after a period of separation here with the Five of Pentacles for some of you, if this is a love reading. I'm also getting the idea that you could be coming together with someone or a better stance. It kind of feels like you are aligning with a perfect match of some sort. Maybe it's a job situation that finally comes through that is a perfect match for you, if you know what I mean. Some kind of partnership is what I'm picking up. For whatever reason, this is feeling like a Two of Cups, okay? Because of the fact that they literally came out one right after another. So it's feeling like you're aligning with a perfect match of some sort, whether that be in a job situation, in a circumstance, which is like the right moment, the right time, the right place, if you know what I mean. It feels like you're aligning with the right situation at the right time, specific for your heart's wants, needs, desires, is what this is feeling like. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning the wheel to get you there, to put you on that path that's in alignment with the heart. And I'm sorry, my throat feels a little itchy today, but anyhow, this King of Cups energy, the water is pouring or the coffee is pouring, right? And he seems very calm, cool, collected, and relaxed, because it's like there's this feeling of, I know everything is flowing to me. I know everything is flowing in the right direction, the way that it should, for my needs and my highest alignment. A little bit of that flowing energy is also showing up for the wheel, because when I look at the Wheel of Fortune, it's this energy where I always say, hey, sometimes we have to go with the flow of the wheel, and the where and the why and the how and who, as far as who, what, when, where, why. It's aligning us for this thing. We have to just basically just go with the flow, because we don't know how exactly the end result is going to be, but we know it's a shift for the better. It is a transitionary card. So while the King of Cups is flowing in himself and in alignment with himself, just in, calm, cool, collected, knowing that things are flowing to him, the Wheel of Fortune is literally the boat that's taking him down the river and helping him arrive where he needs to be. So there's definitely a shift in the wind, and we just have to flow with that shift and just trust that it is putting us on a path that is in our favor, in a sense. It is the Wheel of Fortune. So you think about fortune definitely is one of luck, maybe serendipity even. So that Five of Pentacles is also telling me that there have been some challenges, some struggles, some moments of instability where maybe you didn't know if something was going to turn out for the better. And pile number 3, this is making me feel like, yeah, things are getting better for you. That rough period or difficulty that you had, or breakup even, a moment even with the Five of Pentacles where you might have felt like drained, because sometimes the Five of Pentacles is like an energy drain to me. So if you felt in any moment that, you're down on your luck or whatever, this is confirmation that things are on the up and up. So just stay in your heart with the Queen and the King of Cups. Know that the tide is turning with the Wheel of Fortune. Trust and go with the flow of the shifts and the changes you are experiencing, because it is definitely a shift and a change card. And not only that, we're in the month of December, and I've been, just kind of bringing this up just because it is the time of the year that we are in right now. December is an ending. It goes from one year at that time into another. So it is that transitionary period we all find ourselves in. So to get these kind of cards which are showing us a shift, right? It's not surprising at all. So I apologize. One of my pets is in here and she's making a lot of noise. But anyhow, with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is basically saying things are shifting. Trust the process of these shifts. There are beautiful things opening up to you. I think things that are in alignment with your heart space. especially with the King and Queen of Cups. You could definitely be reuniting with somebody special during this time. And maybe coming together after a period of separation over here with the Five of Pentacles for some of you. What this is telling me though is stay strong, be optimistic, know that things are looking up. There are amazing opportunities ahead. Your luck literally is shifting. So if you needed some kind of confirmation that indeed your luck is shifting for the better, pile number 3, this is your reading. It's definitely telling me so. So let's see if we can get 3 cards here. All right, look at that. Achievement. Life. New life is being born or kind of emerging into your existence, into your life in general, right? The seed has been planted. We have the wisdom card. So yeah, I kind of feel like this energy has been coming up a lot in a sense that, you know, the difficulties of maybe that Five of Pentacles, they put you in a place where you're learning new things about yourself, about life, about love, the universe, and you have that tool belt of experience with you to carry on into this new chapter, this new phase. That's what this is feeling like. You're a lot smarter, wiser, braver for all the things that you have recently gone through with that Five of Pentacles, but you're on a path towards your achievement and new things emerging into your life. This seed here is the seed of your manifestations now taking root and being planted. Okay, and then the wisdom energy is basically the wisdom to back up everything that you're soon to experience on the road to this new life. Okay, so I feel like the wisdom that you gained over time is literally just going to be a source of experience moving forward. It's going to help you. If anything, it's maybe you've matured through some difficulty with the Five of Pentacles in some way. Things have come to, you know, I'm feeling like things have come to light. Maybe it's this energy here because the sun is peeking up over that seed. So things have come to light. You've come to certain realizations about your journey that has strengthened you to be who you are, maybe to bring you into alignment with yourself through much healing. I say healing because, again, the flowing energy coming from this card. But nonetheless, you're on the right path now. And I feel that you're soon to be achieving some things. Okay, it does feel like luck is on your side to help you achieve those things now. If there were blockages and hindrances and things that were too unpredictable or unstable before, that energy is now shifting out of the way to help you achieve your goals. I feel like the Five of Pentacles definitely speaks of the loss, the lack that we have experienced along the way towards maybe achieving things. Sometimes we fail, sometimes we stumble. But if you have the determination, the persistence to try again, this is also the feeling of if you haven't given up, you will then receive your rewards. Okay, there is a new energy coming into the picture here to help you get where you want to go and achieve your goals. If there was loss or something was lost, you lost a job, let's say you were short on funds, maybe there was a situation in a career that just wasn't working out for you in a job location or situation. If there was lost love, it feels like you're coming into union over here with either a new partner or maybe healing the situation with an old one. I also feel like if you've been struggling to reach your goals or achieve your ambitions, this is also telling me that the tide is turning to help get you there. Okay, to help you finally get that breakthrough is what this is feeling like. So let's see if I can get 3 of these cards here. So continue to like stay positive towards the new year is kind of also what I want to say, because I feel like 2020 is, you know, it's on its way out, and you know, all the maybe difficulty and negativity that we experience is also shifting out of the way as well. And I know a lot of you might feel a little like, oh, that sounds too good to be true. Well, I mean, we have beautiful cards here, so I'm reading what I see, and it does feel like good things are coming. All right, so it says labyrinth, transition to a higher level of being. There you go, raising your energy, your energetic vibration and enlightenment. Well, I was feeling the vibe of the divine masculine feminine also within oneself coming into alignment, because we do have a perfect pair here. So it could very well be that is mirroring this energy. These two cards are kind of confirmation here, okay? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. So definitely you could be coming into alignment with a better job or career situation for some of you. All right, so let's see what we have here. And more water energy. So it says work with the water, or work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. Well, I feel like you are healing. And because you are healing, you're coming into alignment. You're also putting yourself in a position to turn the tides in your favor as well. And all these beautiful things are coming to you now because you are now in alignment. Okay, so also, again, you could be coming into alignment with a special someone as well. And maybe the shift is putting you on the right path to receive love, new love, or maybe a healing with a specific someone. Of course, it's always going to be, you know, to your specific situation. But I really am feeling like things are looking up. We have the card of achievement, right? So it feels like it is due time that you start to see the fruits of your labor. You start to see things pick up, and I think they certainly are. So pile number 3, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I really appreciate hearing from everyone. If you want to support this channel, like, share, subscribe, click the bell for notification so that way you don't miss out on future content. And if you want to support my channel even further, support what I do here, check me out on Etsy. All my information is in the description box down below. All you have to do is visit me, see what readings I have available if you want a personal reading, and I also have handmade crystal jewelry there also. So much love to you. Take care and keep shining.